I don't know. Is it really worth getting locked up, or worth all the violence when it comes to whatever woman that you choose to deal with, men. Like it really don't make any sense. Like, I understand if you were younger and you weren't taught, you know, uh, what it is to be a man and what type of women you supposed to choose, and all of that stuff. If you didn't have a father or mother to teach you those type of values, you know, uh, as far as how you should conduct yourself and how the woman you deal with should conduct herself, that's fine. But as you grow, you should want to learn and gain certain things, new knowledge, and through experiences and lessons. You know, if you ever get to a point of having to put your hands on a female, or if you ever get to a point of even thinking you need to, you know, uh, kill a woman or anything of that nature, you know, it obviously tells you that you shouldn't even be with her. You shouldn't even be with that girl. You should dismiss her as quickly, as possible. Like, I don't see the sense that it takes, to sit up here and go through all this time, have your energy at such a low vibration to where you feel like you need to be hitting on a particular female that you're dealing with at the moment, because a lot of these relationships are temporary, and a lot of these relationships are really confusion. Like, if you got men who don't know how they supposed to be and women who don't know how they supposed to be, and then based on how this society has everything catered, this society today has everything catered to the woman, and there's certain liberties that allow, you know, women to do a lot more and get away with a lot more. What are you doing putting yourself in a situation that you don't even need to be in? Like, I don't know that. Like, for my perspective, if I were to meet a female, a new female, I can expect her already to be dealing with dudes already before I even get to know her. I can expect it because that's what it's come to today. Like, most women, that's why I said most women you know that are walking around here today have probably about 2 or 3 dudes, probably more than that, somewhere in their back pocket. They got the social media out here today, which allows things to be done at such a fast rate to where you don't have to go out to the club anymore. You don't have to go out to public events anymore, settings. You don't have to go to the park. You don't have to go, to the mall. You don't have to do any of those things. All you need is a phone where the bill is paid with internet and a couple of social apps. You don't even need no social apps anymore. Just Facebook, a couple of and messaging and all that stuff. That's all you need in this world today as far as communication. And women do get hit on more than men. I would say that because most men are gonna come with the aggression, to send a message out to, try to win that woman over, in a sense. But if you have to get through it, if you have to go through a situation to where the communication is off, if you suspect that she's dealing with numerous men and all of that stuff, there's no reason to deal with her at that point anymore. You should just dismiss it, because I've seen it. It don't matter if you're dealing with how I want to say it. If you're dealing with black women or white women, Hispanic women, Asian women, whatever. My perspective is all women have the same characteristics. They may have different tactics, but they all have the same characteristics based on what you allow them to do, or based on what society allows them to do also. But it's up to you to set the rules of engagement early, and to not leave things unchecked. You have to be able to check her when it's time for her to be checked, or she's gonna do a lot of things, disrespect you, and go behind your back or whatever. But that's up to you. You should not be in this situation right here, cheating. I mean, not cheating, but in this situation, putting your hands on no female. You shouldn't. You know, but I know a lot of the times today, you got women who think that they can fight men for some reason. A lot of them think that they really have the strength to deal with, you know, the typical man in this world today. But I don't know. I'm just gonna play this little clip of this dude. I don't know. Obviously, he's in an emotional state. I don't know what's going on. They both are in an emotional state. They both have low energy at the moment. But yeah, I'm just gonna play this.
I told you to stop fucking playing with me, bitch. I told you to stop fucking playing with me. Don't fucking play with me, blood. Stop fucking playing with me. Get off me. You think somebody playing with your stupid ass? Bitch, get off me. Ain't nobody playing with you. See? Now I had enough. Bitch, say something else. Don't call me a bitch if you don't want nothing fucking talk shit about you, bitch. Say something else about my mama. Go for it. Go for it. Bitch. Go for it. Yeah, bitch. Go for it. What the fuck? Go for it. You ready? Say something else.
I don't know. It just depends. I don't know if they were in a relationship or what, but like there is no reason to really be getting engaged with a woman like, you know, in this state, because this is childlike. You're almost on a level of dealing with a child at the moment. And I'm not saying all women act like this, but most women have been prepped up to be spoiled little princesses. You know, and they think that everything should be given to them, you know, in a way of entitlement or something. But that's not the case at all when you understand, you know, when dealing with a female. When they're young and everything of that nature, and their bodies start to grow, their hormones start to kick in, you know, they have a lot of dudes coming at them. Older dudes in their grades. So that they start to, you know, experience the game of what's going on a lot earlier, and they start to get a lot of things catered to them. But nah, you shouldn't be dealing with any of this mess right here. This is just confusion, low level. Before I even got to this, I think dude shouldn't even been in the damn room. What is he doing there? Something had to trigger him off up in there. But who knows? You should never be fighting a female. You know, that should be beneath you. Men, that should be beneath you.
How was you raised, bitch? That shows a lot about you. Get the fuck out of my face. Bro, watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. Yeah. You can't win this fight. Stop.
And if you hit Will, I'ma beat your ass.
You're not gonna beat his ass unless he, for some reason, allow you to continuously hit him. Which I don't get it, because a lot of men are raised, you know, primarily by just the mother. And I'm just saying, as far as like a lot of black men are raised by their mothers, and they carry that feminine energy. And in the process, they don't necessarily know how to handle certain situations. There's always being high amped in energy and always, you know, loud and, you know, so emotional, and are not able to accept facts and truth to what's actually going on. You know, if you can accept things for what they are and live truthfully, it may hurt, but it'll set you free at the end of the day. It'll help relieve whatever tension you think you have at the current moment, because, you know, life, it fluctuates. We have our ups and downs, but you don't want to be at a state where you're constantly low all the time, and you don't want to make a bad decision that could ruin your life, period. You don't want to die because of a woman. You don't want to get locked up, put behind bars because you killed somebody over a woman. You don't want to do none of that. You don't want to be involved in possibly somebody hurting or killing you over a woman. You know, and vice versa. It goes both ways. It goes both ways, but I'm just talking to the man right now, and mainly I'm talking to black men out there, because a lot of us get put in that situation, and a lot of us are dealing with that stuff all the time, and we're at the bottom of the totem pole. So it's kind of like you're going to get dealt with the worst penalty possible in the society right now. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say on this. Don't ever fight no woman. It's not worth it. Peace.